Hey guys, so who's ready to take this option selling on a road trip? All right, we're going to South Carolina, we're going to Virginia, we're going to New Jersey, we're going to Long Island, New York, we're going to Manhattan, and we're ending for 4th of July in Washington, D.C. Let's get it. All right, I made it to South Carolina, and this is what we do up here.
You hit it. Must be pretty accurate. You're hitting them.
Oh, it's accurate. It's very accurate. Hey, what's going on, guys? So I made it to South Carolina, and I'm here with Mark and my cousin Tom over here. Mark, he sold some put options, right? You sold put options, and then on Carnival Cruise Lines, actually, and he got assigned those options. And at what strike price?
$33.50.
So $33.50, and if you follow my videos, you know what happened to Carnival Cruise Lines. It dropped quite a bit. Okay, so then he's in a position, right? So what do you do when you're at $33.50 strike price and you got to sign the shares, and you want to sell calls on this, but the stock has dropped so much? So what do you do? And what Mark did, what were you been doing with those? You
just sit there and watch. Yeah.
Sitting on it, right? So you're waiting for the stock to come back so you can sell options and collect more premium, but it's taken a little while for that to happen, right? So when you get into that position, you want to try to always have some money on the side. So if it drops, say it drops from $33.50 and the stock drops down to $28, okay, you're too far away from the strike price, so you can't collect any premium. So you always want to have money on the side so you can sell puts at a lower price. And if you can keep the stock in between the strike price at what, $33.50, and then a put, and that would be a call, and then a put at maybe 26, somewhere around there. If you can keep the stock in between that, if it goes down, it'll fluctuate. So if it goes down, you can sell put options on the lower strike price and collect premium. And then when it goes up, as long as it doesn't go below that, and then you get assigned the shares there, but it doesn't matter, because then you collect or then you own the shares at a lower strike price, and if it's a decent stock, it's only going to go down so much, right? So then you have them at two different strike prices. So when it goes up, you can sell on the calls, and when it goes down, you can sell on the puts. So that's the position you want to be in. And then my cousin here, Tom, he's buying stock at in 100 shares at certain prices, and he's not selling options. So I'm trying to tell him there's a better way. Okay, so when you buy the shares, instead of just buying the shares straight out, you want to sell a put option. And if you want to say the stock is at $27 and you're willing to buy it at $27, and you're just going to buy the shares straight up and not sell a put option, it's better to sell the put option at a strike price of $27, collect the premium. If it goes up, you keep the premium. If it goes down, you're going to get the shares that you wanted anyway. So you're kind of leaving money on the table by just buying the shares outright. Okay, so I'm trying to, I'm going to teach him how to do it a little bit better way and make a little bit more money. All right, so you want to learn that, Tom?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm going to teach him that, and Carnival Cruise Lines is going to come back.
I bought it, and I wanted to be assigned.
Yeah, exactly.
To learn how to do the whole cycle.
And it worked out for
the wheel
2
strategy.
weeks.
Yeah,
2
made
weeks,
$200 in 2 weeks, and I'm like, oh, this is great.
Yeah,
then World War III started.
Yeah.
So now
it just happened to drop down.
Yeah.
So he got in a position, and that's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen to everyone at some point or another. You keep it going as long as you possibly can. But when you pick the strike price right at the stock price, because you wanted the shares, right?
Yeah.
So when you do that and you don't move it out far enough, if you moved it out a little bit further, the strike price, he probably could have done it for a longer time, and collected the premium, but you don't know. And he was just starting it out, and he still made some money, $200 in 2 weeks, right? Yeah. So he still made a little extra money, and he got the stock that he wanted at the price he wanted it. So it's okay. It's no problem.
And even went down to 25. I went ahead and bought more of it because I know it's going to come back.
Buy
it outright, because I didn't have enough for a whole contract.
He hedged his bet a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so that was a smart thing to do. And Tom, I'm going to teach him how to make a little bit more money. All right, so I just wanted to go over that with you guys, with my cousin and Mark here. And Mark's been a subscriber for a while, right? Since kind of the beginning, all right? And his wife's laughing over there because she's got to hear these videos
While she's
every
making
single
dinner, I'm
week.
watching
All right? So, all right, guys, we're going to move on to Virginia next, and we're going to continue there. All right? All right.
See ya.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So I made it into Virginia. I got stuck in traffic a little bit, and I think I found the culprit here. Yeah, you just can't trust them, you know? They're causing problems. All right, but anyway, I got about another 150 miles till I get to my hotel in Winchester, Virginia. Okay, so when I get there, I'll show you around, and I'm gonna go over a comment that someone posted on my last video. They weren't quite understanding how to sell the options, but I'm gonna go over all that with you when I get there. All right, guys? Hey guys, so I made it to the hotel in Winchester, Virginia, and it's the George Washington Hotel. Very nice, tons of history here. So you can see here, let me go over here real quick and I'll show you. Obviously they have a picture of George Washington on the wall there. And if you come around here, they've got tons of like history here. I guess this place was one of the main places for the Civil War. So, and one more thing over here. This is pretty cool. All the people that stayed here. So you got Lucille Ball. You got all kinds of people here, and they signed it too, which is really neat. Very cool. So I'm gonna go over to, actually George Washington had an office here about 2 blocks away. So I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna answer that comment from my last video, okay? So let's head over there, all right? Hey, what's going on, guys? So I know you're watching my traveling video and we're going to all these different places and we're doing the options and making that premium. But today is actually June 25th and I was thinking, I don't know if I mentioned it in past videos, but that LUNR, I sold a put on that and that thing tanked big time. So I got assigned on the shares, got 100 shares, and it's just sitting there. I'm like, well, I'll wait for it to come back. And then I'm thinking, I'm like, let me see how much premium I can get, you know. And it was so far, I mean, so far in the money, you know. I'm way down, you know. I bought the shares at $40. The first premium I got was what, $3 and I think 65 cents. So you can deduct that from the $40 to give me my cost average. But I looked and I can actually get premium. I'm gonna go out pretty far. I usually do weeklies, but I'm gonna have to go out pretty far on these, and I'm just gonna wait. I was gonna wait anyway for the stock to come back, so why not make a little bit of money while I'm waiting? Okay, so let's get to it. Let's get to the Charles Schwab account and see what I can do here. All right, so I mean, as you can see, let's go here. I mean, the stock right now is, look, it's down 49 cents today. It's at 1864. But if I go to the option chain and go to all the way to August 21st, I'm going to go out all the way 57 days, August 21st. And then if I go down to, I'm going to go to the farthest strike price, okay? So I'm going to go down here to 32 strike. So all the way down here. But look what I can get. I mean, this is like so far away. Like the stock price is 1863. I'm choosing a strike price of $32 on these calls because I own the shares, so it'd be covered calls, and I'm getting like over 50 cents. So I'll take 50 bucks, you know, something. I think it'll be over 50 bucks just to wait, you know. So let's tap on that position. And okay, I'm gonna sell to open. This is only one leg now, not a roll like I normally do. I'm gonna sell to open, STO. That's all we're gonna do. Got one option. I'm gonna put it out all the way to August 21st. Okay, strike price at $32. It's still below my cost average, but I'm not really worried about it. If it goes up to that, I'm fine with that. So it's looking like the middle is 57 cents. So that'd be 57 bucks. Let's see if I can get to 57 bucks. All right, we'll drop this down. I know you guys say I can just tap on this, right? And yeah, it goes to 57. Thanks for helping me out there, those guys that told me that. So $57, I'll take 57 bucks. So I'll review the order and make sure it is a, yep, limit 57 cents. Sell to open, one option, LUNR, August 21st. and it's a $32 strike price, and these are calls, okay? So let's see if I can get that 57 cents, place the order, and check the order status, and filled at 57 cents. Perfect. All right, so that gives me 57 bucks for waiting till August, and hopefully this thing goes back. This was probably one of the worst trades that I ever made. It's up there, top 3 at least. All right, let's get back to the traveling video, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. I should be in Virginia right now, so enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, bye guys. All right guys, I'm gonna get to that question in just 1 minute, but I just gotta show you guys this. It's pretty cool. I saw the statue here, George Washington, and George Washington arrived here when he was 16 years old, okay? And he was a surveyor when he was here for 4 years. So pretty cool stuff here. This is this cannon right here. This cannon used by George Washington in defense of Fort London, 1756. Very cool. And then right here, well, a little bit close there, but right here is George Washington's office. Like, check this out. George Washington had an office when he was a surveyor, and it's right here on the corner of the street here. So very cool town, very clean, and good place to take a video. I could do a whole video on this, just this town, but I'm gonna get to that question. All right guys, so Sean Owens 2710. I would like to see a video on getting started with options. If I don't own 100 shares of a company, how would I get into the game? Asking because I only have a single stock that I have 100 shares of, which is great. You need 100 shares to sell one option. And so if I wanted to start out, what would you suggest? Would I sell a cash secured put on something like Carnival Cruise Lines for a price I would be willing to pay for it, or would you suggest something different? Well, you've got 100 shares of a stock right now, so you can sell a covered call. It's called a covered call because you own the shares, okay? So you can sell an option on that. You will pick a strike price, a price that you would agree to sell the shares at, and you would pick a expiration date. And I'm going to show you this in just 1 minute. I'm going to show, because I promised this person, and if I promise something, I always follow through. I will show you exactly how to sell a covered call and a put, okay? So you pick a strike price, the price you agree to sell the shares at, and then you pick a date, which is an expiration date, and at the end of the expiration date, if it doesn't go above, or if it doesn't go above your strike price on the call, then you just keep the premium that you make, and it ends. You don't have to do anything. It all happens by itself. And if you want to sell a cash secured put, you have the cash. You were right in the comment, and you do the same thing. You pick a strike price and you pick a date. Depending on what date you pick and the strike price, it will give you a different amount on the premium. Okay, so it's all up to you. The more money you're getting, the more risky it is, put it that way. And the only risk is on the call, the risk is you would have to sell it at that price. So if it goes above that price after that, the strike price, you're not going to get any money above that strike price. On the put, you're going to buy the shares at the strike price. If it goes below that, you're not going to get it for any cheaper. You're going to get it at the price that you pick the strike price, okay? So let's go to the Charles Schwab app, and I'm going to show you exactly how this is done, okay? So you can see firsthand, this is on the Charles Schwab app. You might have a different brokerage, but I mean, it's all pretty much the same, but it's just different on different apps, okay? Different brokerages. So say you have you can do it with any stock, but say you have you said you have 100 shares. So let's just do it with Carnival Cruise Lines, okay? So I'm on options. I pick Carnival Cruise Lines. Here's what I'm going to do. This is all you do right here. When you sell a covered call, you go to the option chain right here. Tap on that. Okay, so you can now pick the expiration date. The expiration date is right here. All you do is tap on it, and there's all these different expiration dates, okay? The further out you go, the more that can happen within that time, right? So I usually do it weekly. That's why I like to do it weekly. So if I'm going to do July 10th, let's just say for an example, and it's at 29.07. I'm willing to sell the stock at, say, $31. Okay, that would give me an extra $1.93. Okay, it would have to go above what it's at right now. So let's go down here to the strike prices. Here's the strike prices. So we'll go down to 31 because I'm willing to sell it at $31. Okay, so next to it on the calls, because this is the call side, this is the put side, next to it is the premium. Okay, the premium. So the premium, the bid is 26 cents, the ask is 33 cents. Okay, so I would tap on that. So now I've got my expiration date at July 10th. That's when this option ends. If it goes above $31, I'll have to sell the shares at $31. And this is by the expiration date at the close of the market, okay? So now we go to the premium that we get. And this is 100 shares. So this 30 cents is times 100, which is $30, okay? So that's the premium you get. If it doesn't close above $31 by the expiration date, you get the $30 and it just ends and you keep your shares. If it goes above $31, you're going to sell the shares at $31 and you're also going to keep the $30 premium. So the $30 premium you're going to keep regardless. If it goes above that by expiration, you sell it at 31. If it doesn't, then you just keep the premium and you keep your shares. Okay, so let's go to the puts now. All right, so let's clear this out and we'll do the same thing but on the put side. Okay, so we'll go to the option chain again. We'll do the same expiration date, the 10th, and we're going to go over here, the put side. So it's at 29.07. You have the cash, but you don't want to pay 29.07. You want to pay $28. You're willing to pay $28 for the stock. Okay, you go over here to the premium. For $28 strike price, the bid is 49 cents, the ask is 57 cents. We'll tap on that and we have it all here. We have the expiration date, the strike price at $28. It's a put now, so if it goes below $28 at the expiration date, close of the market, you will have to buy it at $28, okay? But by selling this option, you always go like in the middle, okay? So the middle is 53 cents, okay? So you would get $53, because remember it's times 100 shares, $53 regardless of what happens. Now, by expiration date, close the market, if it goes below 28, you're buying the shares at 28. If it doesn't go below 28 at the close of the market at the expiration date, you keep the $53 and you don't have to buy the shares, okay? So regardless, you are keeping the premium on both sides, calls and puts. Okay, and on the calls you might have to buy them at that strike price. On the puts on the calls you might have to sell them at that strike price. On the puts you might have to buy them at the strike price. I hope that helps you out to understand. If you still don't get it, and the best way to learn is to do it. Just one option. You're not going to lose much money if you even lose money, okay? So just do one option. It's like, okay, I used to skateboard. When I skateboard and I do it for the first time, I don't know what to expect. I'm riding on the skateboard. When I make a turn, I have to compensate, right? I have to move to the side. And I learned that when I do it. Same thing with selling options. When you do it, things are going to happen and then you're going to learn from it. You got to have the learning process. You're not going to learn this all by me talking or looking or researching this and then you're just going to jump in and do it all perfectly. It ain't gonna happen, okay? So you gotta learn. So do it with one option. You're not gonna lose much money, if you lose any money at all, and you'll learn the process, okay guys? So I'm gonna end this video now. I appreciate all of you guys. Hope you like the video. There'll be another video coming up on Tuesday, and I'm gonna be in New York, I'm gonna be in Jersey, and that'll be in the next video, and then I'm gonna head from New York to DC. And that's going to be an amazing video because there's so much stuff going on for 4th of July in DC, okay? And just to give you a heads up, on my Saturday video, that is 4th of July. So I might post the video on Sunday, okay? Because I'm going to be extremely busy, and I'm gonna take all the footage on Saturday and probably post it on Sunday. I'll let you guys know. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe and like the video if you would. Surge the video. If you go down to the comments and you swipe left, there's a surge points, and you can give my video surge points. It helps me out with YouTube pushing it to more people. So I'm here to help you guys out, learn this process and learn how to sell these options. And if you could help me out by subscribing or liking the video or surging the video, comment on what you, just like the last person did that I went over, comment on what you don't understand about selling options, and I will go over it in the next video, okay? Or a future video. So I'm here for you guys. I really appreciate you guys, and I'm gonna wrap this up, and you guys have a great day. All right, guys, bye.